Tropical Storm Dalila caused severe damage in Soconusco region of Chiapas, leaving one person missing, numerous floods, damage to homes and businesses, fallen trees, and damaged roads. Streets such as Costera Miguel Alemán, Vicente Guerrero Boulevard, Lázaro Cárdenas, de las Naciones, Cuauhtémoc and Scenic Avenue were among those where heavy rains caused major flooding and movement of soil, debris, and landslides, sometimes affecting traffic. According to the city's civil protection coordinator, Raul Noyola Rocha, during the rains on Friday night, a small sinkhole was also recorded in Ruiz Cortines in IMSS. A wall collapsed in the municipality of Savannah, and 2 of the city's 34 temporary shelters were used. In the Los Cafetales neighborhood of Tapachula, Chiapas, a tragic incident occurred when a 17-year-old Colombian boy was sucked into a drain as the powerful storm hit the region. The minor, identified as Dylan Felipe Rios Zapata, was with his family and was allegedly trying to clean a drain pipe to prevent rainwater from flooding their home. According to witnesses, the young man was suddenly swept away by the strong current as he bent down to clear debris accumulated in the drain. Despite his family and neighbors screaming for help, the teenager was dragged into the drain, while those around him were helpless. The incident occurred around 3 p.m. on Thursday, amid a storm that caused severe flooding and water overflows in several neighborhoods in the southern part of the state. Civil protection personnel, in coordination with the city police and firefighters, immediately responded to the incident to begin search and rescue efforts. The authorities carried out an operation that included opening manhole covers and inspecting the storm drainage system in the surrounding area. They also used special equipment and had the support of divers to explore the interior of the drain. Dylan's family has asked for support from state and federal authorities to intensify operations and expand the search radius, given the possibility that the body has been swept to more distant areas. Meanwhile, residents of the area report that the drainage system in the neighborhood has been structurally damaged for several years, posing a constant risk during the rainy season. They also demand that the city government carry out inspections and carry out preventive maintenance to prevent future tragedies. The incident once again highlights the vulnerability of some urban areas in the municipality to extreme weather events. Civil organizations have urged the implementation of risk mitigation measures and the strengthening of water infrastructure in high-risk areas. Public safety personnel, firefighters, and citizen brigades have volunteered to join the search in the hope of finding the young man and providing support to his family during this difficult time. The heavy rains recorded in the afternoon and evening of Friday in Tapachula, caused by the combination of the arrival of tropical wave Dalila and the monsoon trough, caused severe flooding in several neighborhoods of the city. According to official reports, rainfall reached 150 millimeters, exceeding normal levels for regular rainfall. Heavy rains overwhelmed drainage systems, making them unable to absorb the large amounts of water that had accumulated. This led to flooding in streets and low-lying areas. Residents in neighborhoods such as Nuevo Milenio, Libertad, and 11 de Septiembre reported flooding inside their homes due to clogged storm drains. In some parts of the city, the force of the current was so strong that parked cars were swept away and stranded, as was the case on the south side of 9th Street in front of Plaza Galerias. In Elias Square, several businesses were flooded after manhole covers broke, with employees trying to drain the water, but their efforts proved inadequate given the heavy rainfall. Additionally, the Texcoahuapan River was already at its maximum capacity, with local residents monitoring the river for possible flooding. City Civil Protection Secretary Demetrio Martinez reported that in addition to the rain, strong winds caused branches and trees to fall on several streets and lanes, further complicating traffic and road safety. We have reports of stranded vehicles and flooded houses in various parts of the city, said Martinez. The city government is working to help those affected and clean up the most damaged areas to restore the situation. The public is urged to be very careful, avoid driving through flooded areas, and drive with caution, following the instructions of traffic officers. Given the high rainfall in recent times and as a precautionary and socialization measure to the community, the city's Civil Protection Secretariat is carrying out preventive patrols and monitoring in various neighborhoods and rural communities. The head of the department, Luis Demetrio Martinez Lopez, indicated that in accordance with the instructions of Mayor Yumel Melgar, permanent monitoring of the city's tributaries is being maintained during Tropical Storm Dalila. Tropical Storm Dalila was located this Saturday 280 kilometers southwest of Manzanillo, Colima, and 330 kilometers south of Playa Perla, Jalisco, with sustained winds of 100 kilometers per hour and gusts of up to 120 kilometers per hour. The storm is moving northwest at 16 kilometers per hour, 9.9 miles per hour, keeping its path parallel to Mexico's Pacific coast. Authorities have activated a containment zone from Guerrero to Jalisco. Conagua expects heavy rains, 75 to 150 millimeters, this Saturday in the regions of Jalisco, Colima, Michoacan, Guerrero, Oaxaca, Chiapas, and Veracruz. At least 8 businesses collapsed on Revolcadero Beach, in the Diamante area of the port. The collapse was caused by strong waves from the tidal phenomenon that is affecting the state's coast. Among the damaged buildings were 3 Parián craft stores located next to the Princess Mundo Imperial Hotel, for restaurants and a seafood restaurant. One of those affected, Armando Ramirez, owner of the Costa Brava restaurant, said the force of the sea swept away the entire infrastructure of the business on Friday night. The kitchen, the storeroom, and even the bathrooms were swept away by the sea. We couldn't do anything to stop it, he said. The damage occurred during Tropical Storm Dalila, which left damage in at least 5 municipalities in the state, as reported by Quadratin. In addition to the continuous tidal waves, which have caused serious damage to other tourist sites, such as the Alfredo V. Bonfil town, restaurant owners have also reported the loss of foundations and buildings in the area. Business owners and workers are trying to salvage some of what the sea left on the sandy beaches to rebuild the heritage as the rainy season begins. National Guard members arrived at the scene to gather information about the damage caused by the powerful waves. The waves not only caused the collapse of 8 businesses, but also widened a sinkhole in the Revolcadero restaurant area, next to the mouth of Laguna Negra in Puerto Marquez.
Se lo va a llevar el agua. Esos sí son mandaditos y no chingaderas.